Hey, what's good, everybody? This is gonna be a why they do you dirty spread, right? I just released a video for a song I had released like back in 2023. A song that probably had been built up from different kind of situations, right? And I did this album called Me and My Shadow. So obviously it had to do with going into the shadow work of that kind of situation. So, anyways, I wanted to ask straight up, right? Like some of us don't get closure in the way we want to. And so maybe like for me, it was always just boom, a song. So I'm gonna put a link to the song anyways, right? It's an intense song, right? I was surprised because I had never done a song like that when I recorded that song right back in 2023. But now I've been able to do all these videos, thanks to the help of AI, something that before would have probably cost me thousands of dollars to try to get my point across through these stories. So, anyways, all that said, I'm gonna do this one for Leo, right? I'm gonna go through all the signs, the why they do you dirty spread. I'll put a link to the song. I just ask, go give it a comment, like, right? I know it's an intense song, but hey, it's like really digging into those like deep, shadowy kind of whatever, whether wounds or traumas, all that stuff, right? So this is why they do you dirty, Leo, right? So if you're watching this, clearly there's someone that did you dirty. You know someone did you dirty. What we're trying to find out is the why, right? Sometimes people won't even be honest to your face, so that's what we're finding out here. Damn, maybe they panicked. Wow, straight up. Someone didn't really know what love was, right? That is crazy. Someone maybe, wow, I'm feeling even this like a wounded feminine, right? Maybe it was like a wounded feminine energy that didn't know. Cause see, obviously, right, is like stop confusing passion with a panic attack. Someone that wasn't really in touch with how to listen to their intuition. So they took it out on you, right? So Leo, damn, that's crazy. Okay, let me pull another one from here. That's pretty interesting. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe an impatient type person, right? Maybe there was something. Yeah, just impatience could be like, especially when you're in a relationship, if you're really committed to someone, it can be a marathon, right? Having an understanding, two people coming together, right? It's deep, it's huge, right? Two people coming together, a lot of times, depending, right? Unless you're same gender or different things. I mean, even nowadays, right? But you could make a life together. You could this, you could that, right? People eventually get married and share bank accounts or homes, all this different stuff, right? Bodily fluids, which, obviously you gotta trust someone else, right? Maybe it was just that someone that was very impatient or anything, right? If you don't have the patience to talk out certain situations or everything has to be like right now. Let's say there's something you communicate with someone, oh, I don't like this or that. And then it's like, yeah, maybe if it's been a recurring theme and then at some point people get tired, but I just feel like this was a person with a short fuse, right? Cause that maybe I heard the word wounding, right? Like through past experiences, they weren't taught how to kind of yeah, process it, right? Be patient. Almost like tantrums, I heard, right? So imagine someone throwing a tantrum, right? That's a big thing, right? Yeah, especially two adults, right? Someone throwing a tantrum or something. Let me see. Let me see what this deck has to say. Let me see what this deck has to say. Just an impatient person. That for sure is jumping out at me. So someone that, yeah, like a wounded. Wow, my solar plexus is like very healthy. So I don't know if you had a lot of confidence in who you were and they didn't have confidence in who they were. So that was a problem. Wow. Why? I mean, I kind of feel like that relationship had to end. Ending, transformation, new beginning, pain, hurt, unexpected change, growth. Maybe this person didn't want to grow with you, right? Almost like someone that self-sabotages. I got chills everywhere. So yeah, like a self-sabotaging. So that, I guess what I would say, Leo, is don't feel bad about it because it's like if it didn't happen now, it would have happened. However, maybe this was years ago, right? I don't know when this thing happened for you. Wow. Could have been with a Pisces. The sad part is that it's something that could have been like a wishes granted type situation, right? Could have been with a Scorpio, could have been with a Pisces. It could have been an amazing thing. Wish granted, luxury, harmony, good fortune, success, security, blessings, abundance. My gut's lighting it because I had a different thought too. So take it how it resonates. Unless it was someone that was treating you like a genie, like you were there to grant their every wish, and if you didn't, that's why they were impatient. Like, where's my order, right? Like, what do I look like, right? So take it how it resonates. I got that one in, so I had to say it. I found more the other energy of like, look at, yeah. So this kind of confirms it. The sun, right? Oh, Leo, there you are, right? So you were probably, yeah. I mean, it could have been a beautiful thing. Wishes granted. That's why too. See, I was more leaning towards that. I just got chills everywhere. So I feel like this could have been an amazing situation, right? Lit, happiness, success, high vibration, leader, truth, self love, right? So maybe the a lack of self love force someone to like, yeah, maybe run or push you away. Wow. Yeah, I think they were a little immature, maybe, Leo. And I got chills all down my back. Maybe they were a little immature. Something sometimes the math wasn't math, and then here's the good old world. And there you look at Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, conclusion, completion, karmic lesson, success level up. So vice versa, right? You learned, right? It was a karmic lesson as much for you as it was for them, right? 21. Maybe you had been in these kind of relationships before and you had to see like, hey, if someone isn't growing with you, then yeah, that's bam, straight to the point. So let me use this deck, see if we get any. Oh, I'm getting so many chills. Little extra confirmation, right? So let me see. What was one of the main things that happened that I guess how they did Leo dirty? Ah, whoa, whoa. Hmm. Man, that's pretty interesting. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Mm. I mean, maybe they were a little witchy, right? Maybe they were. I hate to say it, right? But in the context, this is almost like someone spell work is what I'm hearing, right? Which doesn't make sense because if it's someone that didn't really want to be, I don't know. Okay, so anyways, that's what I'm getting. There you are again, Leo. So I feel like that's extra confirmation. I feel like they were loose with the love, right? They most likely cheated, is what I'm getting, or it really entertained other people, right? Almost treated you like an option, even if you were with each other. My whole solar plexus is just beaming right now. So I get that that's the message, right? Probably very mean with their words, right? They didn't really care about your feelings. Just sliced away, right? Maybe try to, I heard sliced away your self esteem or all this stuff, or tried for sure, right? Man, I do feel there was a third party for sure. I feel like I don't know if money was a thing, right? Like maybe they rather than apologize for things, it was like just cause see, it's someone that's even like the horse isn't even moving, right? It's just there, like and here's a freaking shiny thing, rather than being sincere about something, right? And this two of cups, I feel like this was already like that energy of feels like something that should be sacred, and instead it was almost like, oh, you're my two of cups, you're my two of cups, you're like that's what I'm getting. So that's pretty. It's an intense reading, but from what I see, this already passed, so it's cool, right? It's not like I wouldn't be surprised if because obviously I'm gonna do all the signs. You're the first one I'm doing, Leo. So I wouldn't be surprised if with some they're still in these relationships, right? But with this world and everything, okay, is there anything else I need to know about this situation? Wow. Okay, is this in regards to Leo? Yeah, I would say just be careful if they because you got the sun again, right? So I would say maybe you're going through a glow up. I feel like someone's gonna try to communicate with you, but I would say just be careful, right? If someone tries to rush in, let me see, is this Knight of Wands the past person? Whoa, you can't make this stuff up. Oh my God, you cannot make this stuff up. Yeah, so right away, it was the King of Swords and the Devil. That's creepy, right? So it's definitely someone that's been watching you, right? They're got their eyes set on. They feel there's some sort of they haven't completely let go. I feel like maybe they're having a tower moment, right? Or you're gonna give them that tower moment if they try to come back. Like, no, right? So, and yeah, it's really just gonna be because they see you as a sun and a star, and either they're realizing that that's what you are and that's what you've always been, or that they're seeing like, oh shoot, I didn't know you were gonna start. So take it out resonates. There might be a different set of Leos that either they're gonna see now like, oh nah, man, I could have, or now I want to go try to get something from Leo, right? So take it out resonates, right? So this could be a Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, even another Leo, Cancer, Capricorn again, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio again, Leo again. Let me see real quick this. Page of Cups. Well, it says Page of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So any one of the water signs, which I think came out anyways, right? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So yeah. So okay. Page of Cups just reemphasizes that. So I think that's it. I think it was just someone that was immature. They had that energy anyways, right? They weren't really looking to settle down. I don't know if any of that has changed. I don't even want to disrespect Leos in that way and ask, oh, is this person coming? Well, I mean, it already showed up that they came back. And it doesn't look like in a changed way because the devil came out. So that's the creepy part. If not, I would have said, like, oh, it looks like maybe they've matured and now they're trying to come back. But with that devil and the King of Swords, it isn't it's someone that's mean, calculated, right? It's if they do come back, it was very calculated, very like, okay, what am I gonna say to get back in these good graces? What am I gonna do even, right? Is it gonna be that same old like, oh, here's a one pentacle kind of thing or what, right? So that's what I got, right? Yeah, so thank you, Leo. Let me know if that resonates. Check out my song, right? Like I said, it's an intense song, but yeah, check it out. And even when I made the song, it's funny that it ended up being 333, right? So I felt like, all right, like I know this is a song from like a few years back, but uh yeah, I felt like I was supposed to make that video and now here I'm doing readings about it. So okay. See you all soon. Thank you.